This is breaking news. In defiance of multiple court orders, the Trump administration again tried to sneak a deportation flight out of the United States. This forced the Supreme Court to issue an emergency ruling at 12:55 a.m. Saturday night to stop those planes. Here's how it went down. Trump tried to sidestep prior court orders blocking his deportation flights by invoking the Alien Enemies Act of 1798. That is a rarely used wartime law that lets the president deport people from so-called enemy nations. We saw this in World War II. But that's a bit of a problem because the people on that late night flight were not convicted criminals. They were accused without proof and without hearings and without a chance to defend themselves. And this is all happening while the president himself insists that not every person he accuses of being an illegal alien will have the opportunity for a trial. In response to a clear constitutional threat, the American Civil Liberties Union filed an emergency brief to the Supreme Court. They argued that Trump was trying to illegally bypass the courts and deport people in secret without any judicial oversight, which resulted in this late-night order stopping those planes from taking off. And this case is a warning because these weren't undocumented criminals. We know at least one of them had temporary protected status. That means, and 7 Supreme Court justices agreed, that a lot of these people had a legal right to be in the U.S., but were deported anyway. This doesn't look like immigration enforcement, and more it looks like profiling. And the whole thing is being powered by weapons-grade propaganda. As you can see, there are over 600 sources covering this story, but they're spinning it in very different ways, with many right-wing sources questioning the SCOTUS decision and condemning them protecting criminals. Meanwhile, the left-leaning sources tended to focus on Trump's attacks on the judiciary. As the propaganda machines heat up, Ground News is helping me cut through the spin by analyzing thousands of news articles so that you can see the whole picture in each story. I especially like the blind spot feature, which helps me catch stories that one side of the political spectrum's trying to ignore, like how the right-wing sources tried to ignore the story where the Office of Special Counsel will not represent fired probationary workers. But on the flip side, a lot of left-leaning sources are failing to adequately cover the new measles outbreak. If you want to cut through the propaganda like I do, just hit the link in my profile and join me as a subscriber. For a limited time, my link, groundnews.com/attorneyryan, will give you 40% off the Vantage plan to gain unlimited access to all their premium features, like factuality ratings, publication ownership, so you can get the whole picture and not be manipulated by propaganda.